Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Verena and I have something very special for you today. I thought I'm gonna do a little bit of a freestyle channeling message for you today for the month of August 2025. You might know the month of August is for many people a very special month because it carries or it has the Lion's Gate portal in it on the 8th of August, 8/8, which is known to be a great day or a great time frame. It already started. I saw it on some people's pages. So the portal already is building up. The funnel, let's call it the manifestation funnel, is already open. So it's a, 8 is also like, when you put it to the side, it's the infinity sign. It's also connected to business in numerology. Number 8 is the number for business, the number for business-minded leader, for somebody who knows what they want. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's a lot connected also to the solar plexus. The solar plexus is the I am, it's the identity, it's purpose, it's your work, it's how you step out into the world and be unapologetically who you are. So I feel number 8 carries also a lot of that. So you saw most probably the thumbnail in the beginning, and choose your number, choose your pile by your intuition, by your favorite number. I don't know, there are several different ways of how you can choose. And I need to I have this fabulous tea I can highly recommend. I have lemongrass, which I just took out of the garden. I have ginger and I have cinnamon. It's delicious, especially if you have Vata imbalance here, like me. This is a really grounding thing. So, sorry. Let's start pile number 1. I'm excited for you with this message. Let's see. All right. This card is coming, and it says, it's in German. It says healing. So, yeah, I've never done it like that. So give me a moment to tune in. Okay, what I see first is, what sticks out to me is 2 wolves howling. They look up and they're howling. So it's like a call. It's like a call for you to step into leadership. It's like a call for you to not look away any longer. I also am seeing the night sky. I see a big tree. I see this woman looks like she is one with a tree. And I feel, as I said in the beginning, it's about solar plexus. It's about rising into your power. And it could be also meaning that you need to look into, or your ancestors have sent out a call to take on or to live the gifts they sort of passed on to you through the lineage. You're called to break free from something. You're called to really open your arms and raise above what has been holding you back. It feels like you've been inboxed. It could have been in a mindset, in a situation, in a relationship, even in a project. I see a house. You might have been feeling tied down and alone, standing alone. There might have been something, I just tell you what's coming through around blood type, blood like bloodline, again like ancestors, also getting blood work done. I'm getting with this healing card. Really looking into your roots, and the roots, the first chakra, is connected to the color red. yeah, it's like thinking in a box, thinking outside of the box, thinking outside of the limitations of family lineage also. There are many rays of the sun starting. I don't know if you can see that. No. It's like it starts like a cycle and then it goes into rays. So I see also there's different options in front of you. They all sort of lead you to where you're really meant to be going, but you need to choose. You need to choose. And you need to reconnect to your inner fire. And it's really interesting because I said prior to it, I said about fire. And can you see there is like a circle and there are flames inside. So it's about igniting your inner fire. If you have digestion issues, look into Ayurveda. I can highly recommend Ayurveda. I worked in a clinic and I worked in a retreat space where we offered Ayurveda before. And even before that, I have many books at home. I studied it myself. And I mean, I'm not an Ayurvedic doctor, but I have a general understanding. So that would be something to look into that could help you. And it's really about leadership. It's really about roots. It's really about feminine and masculine also, like the lineage of your mother's side, the lineage of your father's side. And raising above the obstacles. And there are two small bluebirds. And I feel like in all where the crows are, I mean, the crows are messengers. They are spirit animals. They are sort of connected to the unseen realm. They are also connected to our subconscious in a sense. They bring up what is meant to be released. So you're really called to set free and also like look into ancestry and lineage stuff. It's so interesting that this is coming up because I was looking, I was watching a reading yesterday for myself, like I choose one. And the reader also said the month of August for me brings up ancestral stuff. And I was looking into finding my grandpa. So maybe this is really for the collective also a call for the collective which chose that pile, to look into your ancestors, grandfather, father, finding the right place to live, stop spiraling, thinking outside of the box, and stepping into power, rising above. Let me see if I get someone else. I don't know. I never. Sometimes people come through, but I was never intentionally channeling somebody. But I think somebody wants to come through. Okay, I see somebody. So I see like an Indian, Native American, not Indian, Native American man. Very old, very kind, like a chief of a tribe or something. Standing there towards my right, like in front of me, looking over, like doing this. And he has like sort of a stick and he did like stamp it on the ground now. Oh wow, and now the ground gets like a circle, like water, like when you drop a stone into the water. And he calls to look into that, to look, to face yourself. And to look into that. It's like a spiral. So a spiral is very spirals and cycles. are very important for you at this time. So I see a grandmother also appearing. She's sitting cross-legged on the floor, and she's knitting, or she's doing an old craft. He's still there, and she wants to pass on what that craft. So if you've been thinking about your grandmother or learning something that has been brought forth through the lineage of your ancestors, then this is something to look into. And there's a necklace with golden crystals, golden stones. Look, also sunflowers. Is there anything else to know? Red is coming up again, the color red. Red trash. I don't know what that doesn't make sense, but it's red trash. Illuminate, bring healing. Yeah. Ooh. Bringers of the light. Okay. Whew. For some of you, that might have been, goes like, I don't know, is in resonance. Like, as I said, I've never done anything like that in a reading here on YouTube. But I felt called to it, so I trust it. Is there anything else for Pal 1? No, I'm getting a no. So this was your reading, and I'm super, super curious if there's something that resonates with you. Please share it with me. I'd be curious to know, as this is, oh, that's interesting. Hello. Oh. Ooh, a dead little spider. Dead little spider. I don't know where it came from. Must have dropped from the roof. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as I said, send me a comment if it resonated with you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to have a reading, either a tarot reading, a channeled message, astrology, or a coaching, reach out to me. And thanks so much for being here. It means a lot for me and the channel. And I see you hopefully very soon. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal number 2. Welcome to your reading, to your channeled message for the month of August. I am super curious. I just had a very interesting reading with Pal number 1. So let's see what Spirit has for you as a message. And oh, wow. That's a month of yeah. Anyway, you chose this card. And it says Health, Gesundheit in German. It's a beautiful card. And there's also so many spirals. That's very interesting. Maybe you already get something from the card. So obviously, as I said, I'm going to channel what is coming through. So obviously we see the colors of the chakras here. I don't know, music comes up, rave music comes up, frequency music comes up, healing music, binaural beats, balancing the right and the left hemisphere of the brain. You might experience insomnia. You're not able to sleep properly. Your mind is racing. Your mind might wander into thousands of different thoughts, and you're not able to follow up because you feel like you're scattered. there's something about your hometown, the place you were born, an ancient forest or a forest. There's something calls you to go out in nature. Obviously, there are two snakes here, so sort of this, the stick we see on the apotheke or the pharmacy. So that is the sign for healing, and the snake is the sign also for Kundalini energy, which is said to be a sleeping snake at the bottom of our spine. And once we are aware or like conscious enough, or some event triggers it, the Kundalini can rise and we get enlightened. So maybe you were looking into that. Maybe you were looking into yoga, into chakra healing. Maybe you were looking to find messages. You were searching and you were speaking to different people, but it caused more not chaos, but indifference. There's a dish, I don't know why this is coming up, called rujak. So random. It's fruit salad, Indonesian fruit salad, spicy. And this word is coming up. I have no clue why. No clue. But I follow what I'm getting. So maybe fruits and spices are important for you at this moment, looking to change your diet. I'm getting drawn to the solar plexus, so maybe you eat too much gluten, too much processed food. That's causing tension in your digestion. And that can be the reason why you are not thinking clearly, because the digestion is very much connected to our mind and how clear our thoughts and our awareness, our consciousness. Sugar, leaving out sugar. Toughening up comes. Like, feels like you're trying to be more tough, more strong. But you're very sensitive at the same time, and you're trying, it's sort of a wanting to protect yourself by toughening up. Healing, Gesundheit. Healing is we had just now, but it's health. And this is funny because the first card of pile number 1 was healing, and now it's health. And there's so many cards in this deck. It's not all about healing and health. So it's interesting. Maybe the collective really looks into, you really look into finding healing, finding understanding for yourself, for your body, for your emotions, coming home to yourself, not looking so much to outside opinions, but starting to listen to your body and starting to talk to your body, to your cells, to your organs, to your tissue. Maybe also you have a gift with your hands, sort of healing hands. That's what I'm getting. Maybe you're a Reiki healer or a pranic healer or somebody who works with their hands in some way, shape or form. Or you want to learn something like that. Okay, wow. I want to ask if there's anything else. I'm seeing a white bird flying high up in the sky. Communion. I don't know why this is coming up. Communion. Community. Community of like-minded people. Allowing to go where the wind takes you, I feel. That's a little bit like trusting your intuition, trusting the flow, trusting that you're guided, and trusting that if you have health issues, that you'll meet the right people to support you with your health. Yeah, I think that's it. And I get that I got before also in part one. There is a, I don't know. Let me Google that. This spiral, the name of the spiral. The spiral is a significant symbol in paganism, representing various concepts related to life, nature, and spirituality. It often symbolizes the continuous cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and can also represent the goddess or the divine feminine, as well as the interconnectedness of all things. The spiral continuous curve is seen as a representation of the cyclical nature of life, including birth, death, and rebirth. In many pagan traditions, the spiral is associated with the goddess, particularly with the triple goddess, the maiden, the mother, and the crown. It's found throughout nature, from seashells to galaxies, reinforcing its connection to the natural world and its rhythm. You know what it reminds me of? Because there's so many spirals, and I know chakras are, like wheels. It reminds me of when I was living in Glastonbury. It's a very special place, and there's a lot of pagan symbols and so many, I don't know if I use the terminology right, Celtic stuff, and a lot about the goddess, a lot about King Arthur, and also about Mary Magdalene and Jesus and all of that. And I was I had no clue what I was getting myself into moving there, but it was a really prominent and beautiful time in my life, which shaped me a lot, and my awareness also about different beliefs and star seeds and so many things I became aware of during my time there. It was like a, I don't know, spiritual boot camp, I would say. Literally a spiritual boot camp. Like this couple of months I was there, it was like, wow, every day was like a new awakening in a sense. So if this is something, I don't know, look into it if you're interested, because the spiral sticks out to me for you. It could also be look into your cycles, like maybe you have issues around your menstruation, painful menstruation. You can look into your cycles. The cycles are connected to the seasons in a sense. So getting to know your body more, learning more about your body can help you support your body through the different stages in one cycle. And yeah. Is there anything else? No. So that's what I'm getting for you for the month of August. I'd be curious, guys. Please let me know if something resonated with you. I'd be super grateful. This is like a first trial for me. I've never done something like that before. So I would highly appreciate if you could give me if you could let me know if something resonated. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining the channel, giving this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I very much hope to see you soon. Thank you and bye-bye. Hi guys, hi pal number 3. I'm so excited for your reading, for your channel message for the month of August. Had already 2 great readings, and as I said, this is a new format for me. I've never done that before, but I was curious as I know that I'm powerful in bringing through information, but I never done it like that, and I just never done it like this. So I'd be curious if it resonates with you, so please let me know. And let's see. Oh, that's a beautiful one. What's that? Wait. Be patient. I need to ask what's the word in enthusiasm, my favorite word to pronounce. Look how beautiful. That's such a powerful card. And I said in the beginning of the reading, I feel number 8 or the 8th month is a lot about stepping into power, stepping into identity, calling forth your purpose. And this is such a beautiful, it's like a sunrise, and the woman is at the beach in her towel. Underneath, she's obviously naked, covered in that white towel, like purity, and the waves are sort of rolling in. So something new is rolling in. That's what I'm getting. Like with a sunrise, powerful, it looks like a little bit like oh my God. Guys, you make me look up many things today. Yeah, but it reminds me a little bit of an ankh, but also not really. I don't know if I can find what I see in my... It's a little bit stick with circle on top, commonly known as ankh. A Celtic cross. Maybe it reminds me of a Celtic cross. Celtic cross. Yes. That's so interesting because I just talked about Glastonbury in the other pile, and about paganism and the Celtic traditions. The Celtic cross, like, I don't know if you can see it, but I want to read that. The Celtic cross is a distinctive type of Christian cross, characterized by a ring or circle intersecting the arms and stem. It's a symbol deeply rooted in both Christian and Celtic traditions, often seen as a representation of faith, heritage, and cultural identity. The exact origin of the Celtic cross are debated, but it's believed to have emerged in the British Isles and Western Europe during the early Middle Age. I don't know why I get Glastonbury. So paganism, Christianity, I don't know, but it's like something is rising. And there's a new beginning ahead of you, a powerful new beginning. And, she's lifting the hand. She's like, I am ready. I'm ready to receive all of this. I'm ready to receive what the water brings and what this light is bringing towards me. Maybe you're setting out on a journey. I don't know. Maybe you travel to some spiritual place, or you're just traveling and then discover finding out some spiritual information about that place. It's like having many new ideas and feeling like really so excited about something new that's to start in August. And you might be invited to go somewhere to the ocean and I feel it somewhere, when I was living in Scotland, I was living in England, I was living in Scotland as well, both highly spiritual places in a sense, but down to earth spiritual, for me, I feel, at least. And whenever I had on the weekend, we were renting cars, me and friends, and then we would go up to the beaches. And I mean, in Scotland, there's nobody on the beach. We had so many times where we were like the only ones, and it was absolutely amazing. It was so beautiful. And I also visited an island called Gaia in the west of Scotland, which was also absolutely beautiful. And the Isle of Skye is there, and many islands are there, and they're absolutely stunning. So what comes through is Scotland, is Ireland, it's England. So there's, I don't know, but if you have been planning to go to one of these islands, Scotland and England, they share one island. But if you have been planning and postponing it, this is your call. There's something, I feel something waiting for you there. And it's really like that light is pushing all the clouds away. So all of what has been maybe you couldn't see clearly, or things were not moving, or you were you were feeling overcast. I don't know if we can say that, but it comes and you were feeling overcast. That is now, the clouds are pushed away. The sun is coming through, like God is shining a light up upon you, and you're ready. It's like, I'm ready. I'm here. I don't want to wait any longer. It's like, I feel like she's about to sort of drop the towel and run do a skinny dip. Yeah. Easter comes up as well. Easter holiday. Is there anything else we need to know for pile number 3? Is somebody... No, also somebody that nobody wants to come in, like in pile number 1. It's a joyful energy, it's a childlike energy, it's exciting, it's powerful, it's happy, it's contagious. It's lighthearted, it's childlike, it's all of that. And that's your month of August. That's what I'm getting for you. Is there anything else? No. So this was your reading, short and on point. Hopefully, I hope you resonated. Not I hope you resonated. If you resonated, it's beautiful. And if not, then there might be another pile. I always believe when we are drawn to a reading that there's something for us. Something. We don't know if it's the topic of the reading, or I don't know, you see my earrings and you're like, oh, you were reminded about something. I don't know. Or you see that I'm living in a wooden house and you're like, oh my God, wooden house. I have no clue. But you're here for a reason. And I'm so happy that you joined. And if you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. If it resonated, please let me know. Please send me a comment. If you want to book a reading or a healing session or a coaching, send me a message. And I'm wishing you all the best. Have an amazing month of August. I mean, with this card, it cannot be any different than amazing. And I see you very, very soon. Bye.